Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
There's gotta be hundreds of dead packs here. Executed. Piled up. This whole city is a mass grave.
Monroy's people, they did this. I think it's getting real clear.
I'm
Hacks were scared
sorry.
of.
Oh, that was a perfect fucking timing.
To protect themselves.
Oh. The comic for Apex, I saw them yesterday. I don't know why the fuck Maggie was doing all this shit if it was gonna end up the way it was. I don't understand. But she wasted like how many days was that event? The ring event. How many days was it? It's I think it's probably like 6 days. I'm probably thinking it's 6. But yeah, she wasted 6 days of her fucking life just to fuck with us. That's so stupid. And
Seems like they got hit by the worst storm yet. Hundreds died, humans and packs. Some of the obelisks were damaged too, so... Whatever the packs once were doing to control the storms, they couldn't do it anymore. He feared an uprising, losing control, as packs started to abandon the city. Nikolai Galyatkin. Monroy made him general, and put him in charge of weapons production.
No doubt the same weapons the
I like
Ferals
that
used
gun,
against them
the
later.
assault rifle. It'd be cool if he got a Switch, so we can play Monster Hunters. I don't know how we'll talk, but
flags, all with...
I don't know.
It's gotta be his face. He made himself king of the packs.
A king?
A tyrant.
Hold on.
Monroy was sending out raids to hunt down the fleeing packs. And that's when the uprising he predicted finally found him. But it wasn't the packs. At least, not as he expected.
The Ferals. He never saw them coming.
But Monroy didn't retreat. That asshole dug in, out there in the desert, and tried to track them down, where they were coming from. That's when he found the canyon, and the great obelisk. He finally understood there who the Ferals were. But that's when he got word that the city was under attack.
And so it was. The beginning of the end.
Found Dr. Indira's last journal.
How do you know?
Because she wrote it just before getting executed. By Monroy. She tried to broker a truce with the packs, thinking she could stop the Ferals if she surrendered Monroy to them. I've made it to the top. Palace is clear.
What do you see?
You better come up here and see for yourself.
That's just a concern. You scared me. I thought I was gonna fucking freeze.
Madman.
Hey, there's a ship!
Is that the Caravel?
It's not possible. Caravel never left. Its engines exploded. Tens of thousands died.
Then what the hell are we looking at?
The source of the fucking signal. Monroy's signal. There's no place beyond the storm. It's coming from in there, protected from the anomaly, just like the uplink in your goddamn briefcase.
I don't fucking understand.
Neither do I. It doesn't make any sense. Everyone saw the Caravel explode during its construction. Even if the people left on Earth were able to rebuild the ship, they left after us. We were the first. Nevertheless, what's certain is that Monroy enslaved August's people. He butchered them, and they turned. They mutated into savages willingly, so they could fight back.
Give me a sec, I'll be back.
I'm done with all this. Whatever's waiting for you on that ship, I want no part of it.
Tiago, you can't leave us now.
I thought you weren't a deserter.
What they did to August's people. what our people did to August. Don't you see? Thank you for letting me walk a ways with you.
We're going to finish this. We're finding a way into the caravel.
This is it now. That ship, the signal, the garden. I'm ready to make some sense of all this. We'll leave on your word, Outrider.
Okay.
Without memories of the past.
They kept on calling these things phones long after people had pretty much stopped using them to talk
People made the funniest
Folks
memes
today
ever since
never
fucking Martian Rise came out, and it's
swiping and
amazing.
swiping to escape their horrible lives a minute. Or maybe just escaping having to talk to other people about their own horrible lives. Seems funny now, the things we thought important. I remember spending hours in front of my mirror just to convince people I was worth their time. Maybe it's just as well we're done with all that now. We are an ugly lot of creatures, and no amount of makeup will hide that.
There has to be a way inside the ship. I'll radio when I've secured a path.
There's no place beyond the anomaly. Why are we still heading to this stupid ship?
If the signal is shielded from the anomaly inside, it means we can use the uplink in there to contact the Flores. All the supplies, the resources, the tech. We're gonna bring them down today.
Not done going through hell yet. When the pack started to flee the city, Monroy rounded up every last one of them that stayed behind, that were loyal and trusting, and threw them into these labor camps.
What I know of the packs, they could not have survived long in there.
It was all Monroy. When he understood the packs were turning into ferals, he sent out an order to murder them all before they could transform.
All of them.
All but enough to run his camp.
Where the fuck did you come from?
It's a diary from Nikolai Galiatkin, Monroy's general. Seems he was overcome with remorse at the end for what he had been a part of. He didn't retreat to the caravan.
I know who the Wanderer is now.
He decided to walk away from it all, right into an anomaly storm.
Good.
Monroy returned to the city to find it under siege. They battled for days, a complete bloodbath. And then, another storm hit. Monroy's people were decimated. That's when they spotted the Flores in orbit and called for help.
They started broadcasting the signal.
But it couldn't get through. Help never came. And Monroy ordered a retreat to their ship and locked it down.
Monroy, his people. Who the hell were they?
My father told me about the hordes. Thousands climbing over each other, trying to reach the Flores as it launched.
They're the ones who got left behind. And half of them probably slaughtered the rest for a last seat on the caravel. Hannah and Jakob, we all should have been down there with the rest. Hopeless, drowning in chaos. Nothing but dictators and madmen set loose.
If the caravel's engine hadn't exploded and killed most of the Outriders.
We would have been the ones left on Earth. 2 more soldiers in Monroy's damn army. Fighting for any way off the Earth. Coming here to slaughter the packs. And screwing up the whole damn planet before you all ever set foot on it. Whatever's playing the signal,
I
it's in here.
think we
Let's finish this
should.
together.
Let's finish this. The end of the road, one way or another.
Despite everything, we've brought the uplink all this way. I wish Jane could see us.
You must! 37.5673 degrees north. 22.80116 degrees east. Mayday!
Listen.
Mayday! Hailing them!
Signal. We're here.
37.5673 degrees north. 22.80116 degrees east. Mayday! Mayday! Hailing them! You must!
It works.
37.5673 degrees north.
Oh God, it works.
22.80116
Someone hit the lights.
east. Mayday! Mayday!
Look. It's exactly as I saw it. As we saw it.
Shanna, that's not real. That's this planet, all right, but it's long gone.
No. No, it's... Get the fuck off! It's...
Go away. I'm in no mood for this today.
You okay?
You're here. I had imagined this so many times. Never you.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Monroy?
But how? How did this ship get here before us?
How do you think? You people left us to die as the Earth crumbled. But I don't die so easy, do I? No, we built a new engine. An engine that chained all others before it. So while you were still crawling through deep space, we were already here. Oh, you should have seen it. Their primitive civilization, the natives, they treated us like gods.
Yeah. I've seen what you did to the natives.
I see now. This isn't a rescue. Why didn't you come when we sent out the distress call? Huh? It's 30 years since the Flores arrived in our skies. 30 years surviving in this hell.
This hell was because of you. My entire life trapped in that valley, slaughtering each other for nothing. You robbed our people of hope before we even got here.
Don't flatter yourselves. You were as capable of every wickedness. The Pax weren't as docile as they looked. They had powers. So much power. Things I had to understand.
So you just rounded them up? You tortured them, you son of a bitch.
Are you really so naive? How long before those creatures tired of us? Before they turned against us? They would have had us on our bloody knees. All that I wanted was their powers. For us. For all of us. So that we could survive, so we could be strong. Don't you see? We lost the Earth because we were meant for something more. But for the grace of I go you, my child. Do you think that you would be standing there with the powers of a god if it hadn't been for me? All that I've done for humanity. I saved us.
You cursed us.
But I won.
It's done. Fuck him.
No more wasting time. I have to tap the uplink into the caravel's power so we can reach the Flores before we...
Shit. He found us. We gotta go.
No, leave me. I have to do this.
Do what you gotta do, Doc. That door won't hold long.
Outrider, if that beast cracks this ship's hull, we lose electronics, we lose the pods, we lose everything.
I'll take care of it. You just get those pods down. What's happening in there?
It's working! I've contacted the Flores. Transmitting the first launch codes. Now!
God damn it, Doc! We can't hold them! This place is gonna blow!
Almost there. Almost there!
Tahini, get out of there! We have to leave!
I can't! I have to transmit the code!
My God! Get me my gun! Get out of there, Tahini! You'll be trapped!
The pods are more important than me!
Get in! I'm not losing any more friends.
Oh, shit. I guess it's over.
The signal. The uplink. It was all for nothing.
Wait, guys, look. Over there.
The pods? It worked?
You did it.
My God. I guess some of the commands went through after all.
Well, like I always say, it ain't over till it's over.
What the hell? One of Roy's people?
No, I don't think so.
Who are you?
We're from the war zone. Are you the Outriders?
We heard tales about an altered Outriders opening the frontier, finding a cure in the forest. We've been following your trail since the war zone.
So, what now?
We keep moving.
Buds! They did it. The fuckers did it.